Hey guys, Clumsy here and welcome back to ATS. It's time to go heavy. As you can see, with the paint job, I am ready to go for special transport. So along with the Sierra Nevada areas, there are a couple of additional special transport jobs as well. In particular, I think this will be the hardest one of them all. I'm actually having having goosebumps just imagining it. Oakdale to Yosemite Valley, remade by Sierra Nevada team, by Team Reforma. It's going to be 280 miles on this very windy mountain pass or forest or however you call it. So let's go and do this. 55 tons, 40 by 16 by 13 dimension of a huge construction thingy. Let's call it thingy. We are very well equipped here though. I specifically picked the strongest, the biggest Cat engine, King of the Hill, with 625 horsepower, 18 gear transmission. Gear ratio is for the heavy haul. Differential ratio is very low, so it's a very high number. I think we are ready here, as maxed out as we can be. Now, we are starting this off at 1:25 in the afternoon. We might very well finish in the evening, but we'll see. We will see. Phew. Yeah, it's quite large. And I think I'll have to really wrap my head around this, make as wide turns as possible, because it's been a while. And special transport in ATS feels so different from special transport in ETS2. There's our escort. Trish boom sounds with my indicator with SCS blinkers. Absolutely love those blinkers. Let's do this. Turn on our beacons as well. Oh yeah, here we go. Ready. Phew. Let me save there just in case I fail. So there's somewhere to go back to. I guess this would be our escort at the back. Our escort in front is probably going to be a police car. You guys have been telling me about that. Depends on the state and the agreement. But I think oftentimes, at least in ATS, we have a police car in front as the escort. So how does that look if I stay in the middle like this? Would that be enough space? Yes. So this trip, I'm warning you guys now, will involve a lot of looking left and right, okay? There's our escort right there. Just in time. And we do have Frosty mod, as you guys can see, but we also have Frosty mod physics, not only the textures. So it's a bit more slippery, and you guys know what that means. You guys have seen what that means in the previous trips that we've had. That means it can be quite dangerous for the traffic near us. Alright, the good thing about having a special transport job is that we can actually... Oi! What the heck? I was just going to say that we have priority over traffic. Apparently someone didn't get the memo. Okay. Someone was feeling very brave and thought they could go up against this massive beast traveling at a very slow speed. Now thank goodness it's not that wide, but it is quite long, so we'll have to watch out for that. Now I don't need to worry about the traffic lights, but it seems like I do have to worry about the traffic. I was really surprised there. Normally they follow the rules, but I guess it's quite realistic in that way, that they also sometimes are very human in terms of behavior. There are some outliers. Okay. Whoa! What happened to that car? Merge in through here. Oh man, that's an amazing Jake brake. And let's brake as early as now. We don't want to crash into our escort because I think that is immediate job failure if that happens. Let's get as wide a berth as we can in here. Did I need that wide a turn? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Just enough. Almost. Alright. Let's get going, guys. We have a lot of ground to cover. Yeah, depending on how this one goes, we might actually need to cut it into 2 episodes. I'm not so sure, but we'll see. We'll see, okay? We'll try to do it in one. But I have a feeling it will take quite a while because we are limited to 40 miles here. And I don't think we'll even reach 40 at most points because we will be very busy just going through all those bends as you've seen in the map. Let's see if we can get a view from it here. That's the one. Spaghetti junctions. Spaghetti bends all over the place. Phew. Now that's scary. But we should get a very good view of Yosemite at the very least. So that's going to be some nice sights along the way. Looking good here. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Love that color. Is that a river? Maybe a lake. I don't know. But it does look amazingly so. So let's take a photo there later. I think we have our thumbnail right there. But let me focus on the road for a bit. I really need to wrap my head around this. Make sure we don't mess this up. The bends are quite interesting because normally you would think you can stay in the middle of the road and be fine. But when you're turning, you have to put some offset. If you're turning to the left like this, then you have to stay more on the right side. At least that's how I think about it. Not so sure if that is really how it should go. Slow down here to 40. Let's have a quick look at how our fuel consumption is. Actually, it's not bad, huh? Oh yeah, there you go. Once we reached 40 miles, we can actually save a bit of fuel. Just maintaining that speed. But the good thing about this special transport thing is because we're limited to 40 miles per hour, is we are forced to appreciate more what we are seeing. 7,500 pounds weight limit. Well, for sure we are beyond that because the really tight part of the route coming. Oh, that's new. Or is it? Oh crap. Why is this guy slowing down? Still 40 miles here. Yeah, because we were carrying 55 tons. What is he saying? Adapt your speed. Okay. Alright, let's go and listen to him. We almost hit that guy. Come on, fifth gear. Do it. I'm driving this manual, by the way, just for that added challenge, so I can control better the gears. That does involve a risk though, that I screw it up and we stall and we fall over, especially during these uphill slopes. That's more like it. Well, now I wouldn't want to look at our fuel consumption at this rate. That's fine. We will find a way to enjoy it. Looking good. Don't worry. We will tackle this bend very, very slowly. Jacksonville Road. That's the bend. Look how sharp that bend is. Ah, thank goodness those trucks are stopping. And why is this guy stopping as well? Sure, I'm right in the middle here. Don't hit any cars, but I don't hit any signs either. Looks like they're not happy. You can actually hear the guys honking at each other, getting impatient. And this looks great, doesn't it? This looks great. Shoot. Let me worry about the estimations, and you can just focus on enjoying the view. Man, you say, you look at that, right? Just look at that view. This is nice. That one I like. As long as we don't get beached, we're fine. But I am getting all those vibrations and I'm kind of scared, to be honest. It feels like at any point our trailer can tip over and we can fall over the cliff right there. It's a bit scary, let's admit. Let's go and focus on our speed here. Make sure we don't exceed 35 miles. Yeah, we're fine here. But yeah, the bends are not very violent. That's what we've noticed as well in the past few episodes when we are driving in Sierra Nevada. Team Reforma's really made this very well. Very nice roads. There are a lot of bends, but they're not like Mexico Extremo where the roads are trying to kill you or something. Here, they're just really bends. They're very gentle bends, as I might say. But still, that doesn't mean we can relax. Slow down here. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Off you go. Back to the center. Now this truck in particular, and this LoneStar, one of the complaints from people is that the side mirrors are so far away from the center. There's a huge gap in there, which is quite realistic with a real truck, but it makes it not so ideal for trucking, especially for special transport, where you have to constantly look left and right. Now with Track IR, that's much easier. but if you don't have any head tracker or eye tracking grip, that guy was too close to me. How the heck do you make it fit through there? I couldn't even find. Yeah, that's a bit bad logic by the AI. They're too close. That's a problem. A double, no less. Oh crap. Can he just go away? Oh crap, alright. Well, that's going to be a bit problematic, guys. Go away. Let's just use brute force. Brute forcing it out. Sheer power. Our engine is powerful enough that I can actually just use my brute force of the engine to push even a truck, even a double trailer truck that's going downhill. That's how powerful this truck is. The engine we have is king of the hill indeed. Now this is what the guy should be doing. Yes, staying a mile away from us, especially during those turns. Okay, should be fine. Oh, rip sign. Well, it's kind of still alive, but would stay more on the right like this, I think. There we go, that's more like it. Oh my goodness, this is scary. And now we're going downhill. Well, not quite, almost there. It's a bit tricky. Actually, it's very tricky. You can do it. There we go. Okay. How are we doing in terms of damage? 1% damage on the trailer, but the cargo is still good. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Alright, yeah, that's how it should be. Those guys should be a mile away from us. I guess that's some of the outliers we have experienced. Some AI cars not following instructions. Well, that's on them. That's on them. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this guy knows how to listen. That's how you should be behaving. Good for you, Volvo. Very nice. Oh man, look at that beautiful view. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, and that's because of that, we are ripped once again. Rip Greyhound. Yeah, these bends with the railings, that's where I have trouble because I cannot go much to the right side. Limited space. Well, we'll try to survive. Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be. No, stop. Don't even think about coming closer. No! Look at that. By the time we reach the end of this job, all our income would have been spent on these penalties. The bends themselves are not that violent, but the traffic really adds to the challenge. You know, this somehow feels like, you know, one of those games where it's like, what do you call it? How do you call it? Those like you've driven away from escort vehicles. Not really. Not really. That's weird. Is there a bug? Interesting. Okay, let's try that again. If that happens again, then there might be a bug on this route, which needs to be fixed still. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Phew, that looks great. Okay. So far, so good. Where does the problem happen? Yeah, these kinds of bends are my hatest. The ones with the railing like this, so you can't really touch the right side so much. Maybe I should stay outside the road, huh? Because look at that bend, look at that turn. How sharp that is, and how much we are getting on the other lane. Scary. Scary stuff. Yeah, thank goodness he stopped. Where did we encounter the bug? I think somewhere here. If it happens again, then there might still be a problem with the route. And so we'll have to abandon this. And you won't be even seeing this video because they'll have to fix it first before I do a recording again. Does that look good? I think this is where it happens after this one. This turn, I think. Old Priest Great Road. That looks good so far. Okay, I think that looks great. Really tight part. So you mean that other part wasn't even tight from your standards where we've had all those accidents. Okay. Okay, let's try not to crash into any of these guys. Goodness. It's lovely here, but very stressful. That's okay, we can do it. In straight roads like this, I can estimate it better. But with the bends with the cars that are not stopping properly, those are the risky ones. Go a bit faster here. There we go. Phew. I wonder how we're doing 76 and my GPU is getting taxed to its limit. So hopefully the recording isn't suffering as much. But you might encounter some stuttering there. Micro stutters, but shouldn't be that bad, I hope. There we go, we're picking up speed. Alright, continue. Thank goodness there are those checkpoints. Imagine having to start from the beginning here. So what I was mentioning, this feels like one of those games, you know, that like the metal windy metal pipes that have electricity, and then you have this like circle that you use your hand to go around the metal pipes, and then when you touch any of those pipes with that circle, there's this sound that it makes, so you have to repeat from the beginning. That's how this feels. The only difference is we don't have to repeat from the beginning, thank goodness. Otherwise I would have lost my mind already. What do you call that game anyway? The metal thing. That's quite an interesting and yeah, even the bends. Yosemite National Park, here we are. So where are we supposed to be headed? I think that might not be properly set up. No, it's okay. Okay, there's a truck in front of us. Now, how the heck do we fit in there? Okay. Slowly, I guess, is how we fit in through here. Alright, that looks good. We're free. Only thing is, it's quite late now. What time is it? 8:22 in the evening, okay? So we might be actually driving in the dark here at some point. Just a bit of a shame. Well, we can sleep on the road just so it won't be dark. So when it does get dark, we can think about sleeping and then resuming sometime in the morning. It's not going to be that realistic, but at least we'll have some nice visuals. We'll see. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. Thank you for stopping in the middle of the road. You know what to do. Yeah, I think there has to be like a... I guess it depends on the map. The route might need to be defined because those stopping points, I think, I'm guessing, are defined in the special transport route by the mapper. So it has to be put in manually, those stopping points, so that they don't cross the bends and cause accidents like the one we've seen. That's my guess, but I'm not sure how it works technically, how the mappers are modeling that. That might need to be looked at by Team Reforma, by Evelyn and Raul. If you guys are watching, thanks for this amazing map mod, and looking forward to the updates. As of this recording, the map hasn't been released yet because it's still undergoing beta testing. As you guys have seen, there could be still some bugs and they're still refining it. But if you want to be an early access tester, then you can donate and they'll send you a copy, so you can be part of the early access team. But you have to be aware that there are still some bugs every now and then, so do so at your own risk. Goodness, this looks amazing, isn't it? Wow. Why is our escort super slow? Come on, go faster. There you go. Now it's getting really dark. I actually like the appeal though. I think we'll keep it. We've had a bit of fun with the daytime. Now let's have a bit of fun at night. Good there. Sorry for the blinking lights, guys. Hopefully none of you are sensitive with it. What's that guy beeping and everything? That's weird. This guy is not following 35. I think he's stuck at 30. This might also need to be looked at with the map. I'm guessing this escort has 30 programmed in him instead of 35 there. Okay, let's slow down here. There we go. Give him a bit of breathing room. He must be pretty scared by now, looking at his rear mirror, seeing us right beside him, right behind him rather. What I like about night though is there are less cars, so there's less likely chance to be hitting some other truck that's on the way. That car. Looking good there. If you could speed up, that would be great. The radar of this police car is immense. It's amazing. He can detect when there's a car incoming, even if he hasn't seen one yet. And then you can notice his behavior changes. He veers off to the left side to kind of block a bit. Yeah, they're like that. So we know that the car is coming. When he moves to the left side of the lane there, that means there's a car coming from the opposite side. Yeah, these stopping points are the most important thing in this kind of route. When you have a bend like that, they have to stop. Otherwise, it can end up quickly in a disaster, like what we've had a couple of times already. That looks good. Alright, we can do this. How far away are we? Do we need to cut it in 2 episodes? 65 miles. Now we can finish this. We can finish this in one go. It might be a longer episode than usual though. But we can do this, guys. I actually like the appeal of nighttime driving here. Oh crap. Okay, good. Because the moonlight is quite strong, so you can still see the mountains. And I guess it's kind of reflecting off the snow. So it's a bit brighter than usual. That's cool. Yeah, these special transport jobs are so cool. We'll do one more next episode. Probably a simpler one though. Still from Sierra Nevada, I think. But a much simpler one than this. Less windy. More relaxing, hopefully. But probably more traffic as well, because that will include driving in the highway. Let's move to the right here. It's kind of hard actually that there is no reflector in the border of that cargo, so it's harder to estimate when it's dark like this. It would be much easier if they put a reflector there in the corner of that guy, whatever we're hauling, this thingy. Oh crap. Why car? Why choose this moment to be here? Okay. So we're good still? Yes. Phew. Feels so skimpy in here. looks so good though, doesn't it? It looks so nice. Pedestrian crossing. Where? Oh, there, okay. Please stop. Thank you. Oh man, this looks so good. This bridge. If it was daytime, this would have been the thumbnail shot for sure. Shoo. Massive jake brake. Okay, I think we can speed up a bit. That was the best bridge so far in this route. Would have loved to take a photo there. Okay. Hopefully there are no cars nearby, so I can get some space. I can stay in the middle like this. This is much easier if I can always just stay in the middle, right? But I guess we cannot always hoard the roads. We have to give way. Stop. Jake brake. All the way. Oh crap, there's a car. Thank you for stopping. Maybe those stops aren't programmed. Maybe they depend on where you are. Maybe it simulates like you always have your hazard lights on, so they really keep their distance when they detect you. Maybe it's automatic, I'm not sure. And we're here. Are we? Is he stopping or are we following him? I think we're still following him. So it's really weird though how he made that turn, right? Like he was already stopping. Thank goodness for this truck stopping way back there. Did I still hit the guy? Wow, that's a long trailer. My bad. I thought we were safe already by then. Interesting. My bad. Looks so good here, huh? Let's keep our distance here. As I am recording this is version 2.2.11 of the Sierra Nevada map mod. So there might have been changes since, because I think this video will be released like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks after I record it. Because I'm doing pre-recording. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, that's heavy. My goodness. Foot is flat to the floor. Still struggling. Come on. Come on. Oh wow, this is steep. And I won't risk changing gears in the middle of this steep climb. It's that second that we lose is going to be enough to lose our footing here. There we go. Awesome stuff. Now we're climbing. Change lane maneuver. Change lane where? That's interesting. Okay. Looks like we're turning left. So I'll try to make it the widest turn I can do. Something like that. Will that be enough? There are no cars anyway. There we go. Oh, that's steep downwards now. Letting gravity handle our descent here. Wow, that's loud. Jake brake for the win. Brake early, brake often. That's the rule when you have frosty physics mod like this. Stop. Where's that bus going? Thank you. Yosemite Valley, we are here. Wow, that tree looks eerie. Looks like something from Game of Thrones. I can see the light, guys. I can see the GPS, the end. We're almost there. We are almost there. I'm not sure how the cargo is doing, but I guess it's still mainly there, so I'm happy with that. We can leave it as is. Oi. Oh, okay. Fine. Slow it down. Some very interesting roads here, huh? I wonder what they're going to use this for. Maybe the piping. Piping for the cottages or something. What the heck is that guy doing over there? I'm not able to fit through there. No way can I fit through that area. I think we'll have to nudge him along. Excuse me, sir. That's illegal parking you're doing right there. And if we can push a truck with the double trailer, I'm sure we'll have no trouble pushing a car. Just nudge him along towards the right parking spot. Yeah, you can park over there on the right. It should be fine. There you go. Happy? Okay, we're good? Alright. Wow. This is so cool looking. I haven't been here before. This is so nice. Where are we parking this thing though? Okay, over there. Plumbing for the guys. Maybe. Oh crap. Rip cars. Oh no, we actually avoided them. Nice. That's lucky. Okay, maybe not. What? Oh, I hit the other side. There should be no parked cars here. That's my excuse. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Now, I don't think I can just go straight through there because I might hit this police car right here, but we'll see. Just apply a bit of angle in there. Okay, that's clear. We can just go straight through here. That should be enough, I think. Stay in the middle like so. Come on. Just a little more. Oi. Please. There we go. Thank you. Well, that wasn't the smoothest drive ever. But we made it in one piece. So I'm happy with that. Let's leave it. Let's see how we did. Excellent. No damage on the cargo. Imagine that. I guess we got like 20,000 in fines, but at least the job itself was still excellent, basing on its standards. So hopefully you enjoyed that episode, guys. We'll do one more next episode. A bit simpler, a bit shorter, a bit more relaxing, hopefully. We'll see. This time it's very stress-inducing, but it was worth it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one, and Clumsy Trucking, okay? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, comment, and share. Bye-bye.